What's up, meatheads? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Got a kick-ass brick shithouse routine for you today. We're going to combine some kettlebell work along with a couple of drop sets in order to give you a nice little boost to your resting metabolic rate while also working on the weak points that will help strengthen up the areas that are keeping you from lifting like an absolute ass-kicking machine in the squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press. But before we get to that, I wanted to ask you something. I go to the grocery store today, Publix, of course, the best supermarket in the world, and right as I'm going in, I see that the Girl Scout stand is all set up and they're just picking people off, just making it rain with themselves. And the whole time I'm shopping, I'm building up some excuse in my mind. So I'm kind of just to give you a little ideas of what's going on. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, trying to get down to about 215, 210, and maintain all the size and strength that I've been busting my ass for this past probably 5-6 months. And nevertheless, so I check out, go out there, got some half-ass excuse in mind, and before I could even blurt out whatever bullshit I was going to spew to say no to them, they asked me in their cute little voice, would you like to buy any Girl Scout cookies? And who the hell can say no to a little Girl Scout selling some delicious crack-like cookies? So naturally I said yes, and I got, let's see, I got a box of limited edition s'mores, which can't wait to try out, a box of Thin Mints, and my favorites, Samoas. So my mindset was like this, all right, at the very worst, I can work them in, maybe having 2 or 3 right after I train to really kind of spike insulin levels, push all the powerful quality nutrients I need to the muscle fibers that have been beaten the shit out of in my training, and fill up glycogen stores. So that was my excuse. But the other thing I was thinking about was that what type of grown man, what type of douchebag could say no to a little girl that's fostering and kind of just nurturing her own entrepreneurial spirit? That's not a real man. It's not what I want to be. So that said, what I want to know is this: what is your favorite excuse saying no to a Girl Scout? And 2, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Let me know by leaving your comment down there below, and maybe I'll be able to work on my willpower, but doubtful. Nevertheless, enjoy today's brick shithouse routine, throw it in, and I can guarantee you it's going to help you spike that resting metabolic rate so you can burn more fat, and also work on them weak points so that you can be putting up big, nasty ass weights in your core lifts. Enjoy. All right, so what we're doing here is 3 rounds of a kettlebell complex. We're starting with some anti-lateral flexion front squats, and then moving into some goblet squats, deadlifts, swings, and finishing up with a little bit of single arm farmer's walk action. These are going to be relatively light if you want to kind of emulate the same thing I'm doing here. I'm a little sore, a little tender from some heavy squats and high volume weak point training that I did the other day, so really want to just kind of, get everything moving around there, but do so in a manner that really gets that heart rate up. The whole goal here is to really get the heart rate up and to have a little bit of an active recovery component of this while working on weak points, and just tie everything together. So by getting that heart rate up, we're going to boost the resting metabolic rate, which will help us burn more calories and thus get a little bit more ripped up while maintaining more of the size and strength that we've been working on. And by really opening up the hips with those swings and the other exercises that we're doing here, while kind of fortifying our strengths and those weak points that keep dicking us over, and limiting our strength in the max effort lifts, the squat, the bench, the deadlift, and the overhead press, it's going to help kind of tie everything together, make it that whole package. Okay, that's all you can really ask for, and it's a great way to do so without having to
to trudge along on a treadmill. I hate that shit with a fiery fucking passion. It's just not my thing. So if you're trying to get ripped without having to do too much cardio, then this is going to be a great way to do so, while also working on maintaining all those performance gains in size and strength that you're looking for. So after kind of opening up my hips, work on a little bit of active recovery work, and jacking up that resting metabolic rate, I'm going to do essentially the same thing for a horizontal pushing element. So doing just basically a push-up or a weighted push-up drop set here. Nothing crazy with the reps, just 4 descending weights. So three 45-pound plates, 5 reps of each, and the whole time just staying nice and tight, trying not to let that butt dip, and trying to prevent any curvature, any too much thoracic extension in my spine there. Eventually it's going to kind of get to you, it's going to kind of dip, but just try to maintain tightness and spine neutrality when doing those, and just give it hell. They're a lot tougher than they look, but it's a great overall exercise. And after that, I'm going to match it up with a vertical pull. So just a weighted pull-up here, doing 5 quality reps with that weight, and then going up and doing 5 regular reps with a pause at the top, just a split-second pause, nothing crazy. Just getting some good time under tension work, working on balancing everything out. Make sure and just keep that heart rate up and work on those weak points, and that's the name of the game. Performance aesthetics, baby.
Hey guys, hopefully you dig today's brick shithouse routine. If you did, do me a solid, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel so you never miss out on any of the kick-ass tips and routines I'll be hooking you up with here. And if you are new to this channel, be sure to watch the free Get Ripped Insider seminar that I put together for you by clicking on this button right here, or if you're on your cell phone or a tablet, click on the first link that you see down in the description box. When you do that, I'm going to take you to a free registration page, which will tell you every free module inside the Get Ripped Insider seminar, as well as how it's going to teach you the different methods outside of just standard traditional aerobic capacity cardio work that will help you burn more fat, but do so while sparing a lot of the size and strength gains that you need in order to have that total package of looking and performing like an ass-kicking machine. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to watch this completely free of charge, just click right here or on the first link that you see down there in the description area, and I'll take you to that free gift page. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.